It's been more than 4 years since the city of Wichita first entered into an agreement to develop land around Riverfront Stadium. Those lots around the stadium still waiting for that development.
The deal going back before the Wichita City Council next week. Sean Logging is taking a look at what's changing and what it means for the taxpayers.
Mike, Rachel, the future of this location calls for a hotel across the street here along the river, and then closer to the stadium, a parking garage, which will eventually be sold back to the city, retail space, and apartments. Now, this is land the city of Wichita sold for $1 an acre to be developed, and come Tuesday at City Council, they'll be taking up an agreement for the initial developer to sell it back. Wichita's riverfront is a draw for many.
I love the riverfront area. I ride my bikes on it regularly. I run on it regularly.
For Mason Dukacek, the future of the riverfront comes down to two priorities.
The biggest thing that could be done to improve the usage of that amazing asset is keeping it cleaner and safer.
Next Tuesday, Wichita City Council will again be discussing riverfront development in the area by Riverfront Stadium.
I'm going to have a lot of questions Tuesday.
One change is who the city is entering into agreement with. In 2019, it was Wichita Riverfront LP. In 2022, EPC Real Estate Group joined, but last fall, WRLP and EPC hit an impasse. Under the latest deal with the city, WRLP will sell the land back to the city, which will then be sold to EPC.
I've had a lot of questions asking me if they're going to be paying a higher price. No, the city's going to be paying $1 an acre, just like it was sold for $1 an acre. And I'm optimistic that we'll be able to go through and get a development in there.
Councilmember Jeff Blubaugh says with this revised agreement, his main concern is the parking north of the stadium for Delano businesses.
I want to ensure that we are honoring those agreements that we made to the public, and those were specifically 75 parking spaces.
The taxpayer cost for this project is also growing, with the TIF for public use portions going from $8.6 to $11.3 million.
Months and months of negotiation. So, and it was kind of an 11th hour deal, and that's why I want to make sure that all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed.
Also, IRBs for tax exemption on construction materials is also looking to increase from $900,000 to $3.1 million.
Sean, what do we know about a timeline if it is approved by the city?
Mike, this revised agreement gives EPC 12 months to get the necessary permits and then 30 months to have a substantial portion of this construction completed. The deal signed last year had that scheduled construction completed come 2024.